American retirees could lose $2,800 this November if they don't pay attention to this before November 25th. Hello, my name is John, and I created this channel with the sole purpose to provide the most straightforward Social Security payment-related news, updates, and advice. You can listen to me as a senior friend of yours. Without wasting any further time, I must warn you about the risk of losing your entire Social Security benefits this month. Please watch the entire video and subscribe to my channel. It's a friendly request to you. As a senior retiree, your golden years should be filled with relaxation, family time, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Unfortunately, scammers increasingly target older adults, particularly those relying on Social Security Administration (SSA) benefits. In 2023 alone, scams aimed at individuals aged 60 and older resulted in over $3.4 billion in losses, marking an 11% increase from the previous year. By 2025, reports indicate that elder fraud has surged, with AI-powered scams stealing an additional $1 billion since 2024. The Federal Trade Commission (FTC) noted a more than fourfold increase in reports from older adults losing $10,000 or more between 2020 and 2024, reaching 8,269 cases. These statistics aren't just numbers. They represent drained savings, shattered trust, and emotional distress that can lead to isolation and health issues. The impact on seniors is profound. Beyond financial ruin, victims often experience fear, embarrassment, and reluctance to report incidents, exacerbating the problem. A 2025 study revealed that 2 out of 5 seniors over 60 have fallen victim to scams, with 37% affected. Globally, losses for those 60-plus hit $3.4 billion in 2023, affecting over 100,000 victims. This guide, based on expert insights and recent data, aims to empower you to recognize, avoid, and report scams without unnecessary actions. Crucially, remember, you don't need to do anything to maximize your retirement benefits. The SSA automatically handles cost of living adjustments, COLA, benefit calculations, and distributions. Scammers prey on myths, claiming you must pay fees, provide personal info, or take steps to unlock higher payments. This is false. Your benefits are secure as long as you follow official channels. Debunking these myths is key. Social Security isn't going broke, and it won't replace all your income, but it operates independently without requiring extra effort from you. By staying informed and vigilant, you can protect your hard-earned retirement without lifting a finger for fraudulent optimizations. What are some common scams targeting senior retirees? Scammers are getting smarter every year, and they often go after older folks who get Social Security benefits. In 2025, the biggest problem is government imposter scams, where bad guys pretend to be from the Social Security Administration (SSA). They've reported over 265,975 of these scams, leading to huge losses of $12.5 billion in fraud. These crooks call, email, or send fake letters saying there's a problem with your benefits, like your Social Security number is suspended or you owe money because of a made-up Supreme Court ruling. They create fear by threatening to cut off your payments unless you pay them right away with gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. But remember, the real SSA never calls out of the blue to ask for money or personal details like your SSN or bank info. They handle everything through official mail or your secure online account. If you get a suspicious contact, hang up and call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213 to check. Spotting these early can save your savings, as scammers count on you feeling rushed and scared. Another common trick is romance scams, where fraudsters build fake relationships online to steal your money. They might meet you on dating sites or social media, act charming, and then ask for cash to fix an emergency, like medical bills or travel costs. Seniors who feel lonely are especially at risk, and these scams can drain retirement accounts like 401(k)s, with average losses over $10,000. Then there are tech support scams. You get a pop-up on your computer or a call warning about a virus, and they convince you to let them access your device remotely. Once in, they steal your info or make you pay for fake fixes. Medicare fraud is similar. Scammers offer free medical gear or services but need your Medicare number first, which they use for identity theft. They might send robocalls promising better coverage during enrollment times, but it's all a lie. The key is to never click unknown links, share health details, or pay for unsolicited help. Real companies and agencies don't cold call like this. Always verify by contacting them yourself. Investment scams promise big returns on your retirement funds, but they're often Ponzi schemes that leave you broke. Grandparent scams tug at your heart. A caller pretends to be your grandchild in trouble, like in jail, and begs for bail money. Now with AI making voices sound real, costing over $1 billion lately. Benefit rerouting and phishing involve fake emails or sites that look like the SSA, tricking you into entering details so they can steal your payments or redirect them. Hybrid scams mix these, like fake tech support claiming to be from the SSA. All rely on creating urgency or trust. To stay safe, know that legitimate SSA contacts come via mail and give you time to respond with appeals if needed. No instant demands. Share stories with family. Report suspects to oig.ssa.gov. And remember, if it feels off, it probably is. Now I'm debunking myths about maximizing retirement benefits. Scammers love to spread false ideas about how to get more from your Social Security benefits, making you think you have to take special steps or pay money to maximize them. But the truth is simple. You don't need to do anything extra. The Social Security Administration, SSA, takes care of everything automatically. For example, one big myth is that you must pay fees or share personal info to boost your payments. That's not true at all. Cost of living adjustments, COLA, happen every year on their own, without you lifting a finger to help your benefits keep up with rising prices. Another false story is that Social Security is about to run out of money, so you better act fast to secure your share. In reality, while there are some long-term challenges with the trust funds, your benefits keep coming through payroll taxes from current workers, and no personal action is needed from you. Scammers use these lies to push fake services, like charging you to unlock higher amounts, but ignoring them keeps you safe. Listen to friends or online tips about secret ways to max out your claims. That's another myth that can lead you into trouble. Always stick to official advice from the SSA or trusted financial advisors, not rumors or hearsay that might come from scammers in disguise. Many people believe you get full benefits right at age 65, but actually, the full retirement age is between 66 and 67, depending on your birth year, and claiming early just reduces your monthly check. No hidden tricks or steps required to change that. Scammers might call saying delay claiming for a bonus, but waiting until age 70 can increase benefits automatically if it fits your plan. You don't need their help. By knowing these facts, you won't fall for pressure to sign up for phony programs. A common scam line is that Social Security will replace all your old job income, so pay us to make it even better. Wrong. It only covers about 40% of your pre-retirement earnings on average, so you should have other savings. But fraudsters promise full replacement for a fee that's just a trap. Also, the government never asks for proof of identity out of nowhere, like through random calls, emails, or social media, and they definitely don't demand payments. Real SSA contacts come through mail or your secure My Social Security online account, where you can check everything safely without extras. Scammers twist these myths to urge quick upgrades, but staying informed means you can relax knowing your benefits are handled for you. No action needed to avoid these traps. Why seniors fall for these scams? Seniors often become targets for scams because of changes that come with aging, like cognitive decline, which makes it harder to spot tricks quickly. As people get older, their brains might not process information as sharply, so when a scammer creates a sense of urgency, like saying, pay now or lose your benefits, it's tougher to pause and think it through. This isn't about being unwise. It's a natural part of aging that affects memory, attention, and decision-making. Studies show that over time, this vulnerability increases, leading to more falls for fraud, with elder scam reports jumping 74% in recent years, costing billions. Scammers know this and design their schemes to exploit it, using fear or confusion to push quick actions. But awareness can help. Knowing that real agencies give you time to verify reduces the risk of rushing into a trap. Another reason is the trusting and polite nature many seniors have, built from a lifetime of respecting authority and helping others. Fraudsters pretend to be from trusted places like the SSA, banks, or even family, and polite folks might stay on the phone or respond to emails instead of hanging up. This trust makes it easy for scammers to build fake relationships, like in romance scams, where they charm their way into getting money. Combined with having saved up money over the years, retirement funds, pensions, or home equity, seniors look like prime targets with cash to steal. Scammers research online or use data breaches to find out about your wealth and tailor their pitches, promising investments or fixes that drain accounts. Remember, it's okay to be skeptical. Questioning unexpected contacts protects your hard-earned savings without being rude. Loneliness and lack of tech know-how also play big roles, making seniors more open to scams. Many live alone or far from family, so a friendly call or online chat feels welcome, even if it's a crook in disguise. Isolation means fewer people to talk things over with, so decisions happen in a vacuum, increasing the chance of falling for lies. Plus, if you're not comfy with computers, smartphones, or online banking, phishing emails or fake websites seem real, leading to shared personal info like SSNs. Confusion with SSA rules adds to it. Complex forms or changes make bogus claims believable. In 2025, with AI making scams slicker, these factors hit harder, but simple steps like chatting with trusted friends or using official apps can bridge the gap. Staying connected and learning basics about tech safety turns these weaknesses into strengths. How do they scam you? Spotting a scam early can save you a lot of trouble, and there are clear signs to watch for that scream fake. First, unsolicited contacts are a huge red flag. The real Social Security Administration, SSA, won't call, email, or text you out of the blue about problems with your benefits. Scammers love to start this way, pretending to be officials to catch you off guard. They might say your account is frozen or there's an overpayment issue, but legitimate SSA outreach comes through regular mail or your official online portal, giving you plenty of time to respond. If someone reaches out unexpectedly demanding action, hang up or delete it right away. Another clue is pressure for urgency, like act now or your benefits stop today. This tactic is designed to make you panic and skip thinking, but real government agencies never threaten immediate cuts without written notice and an appeal process. Always pause, breathe, and verify by calling the SSA yourself at 1-800-772-1213 using a number from their official website, not one given by the caller. Payment demands in weird ways are another dead giveaway, as scammers often ask for money through gift cards, wire transfers, cryptocurrency, or prepaid cards, methods that are hard to trace and recover. The SSA never charges fees over the phone or asks for payments like this. Any real adjustments happen automatically or through secure channels. If they're pushing for quick cash to fix something, it's a scam. Requests for personal info, like your full Social Security number, bank details, or Medicare ID, without you initiating contact, should set off alarms too. Fraudsters need this to steal your identity or reroute your checks, but official folks already have your info and won't ask unsolicited. Protect it like gold. Never share unless you're sure it's legit, and even then, confirm first. Offers that sound too good to be true, such as free medical equipment or benefit boosts in exchange for your details, are classic traps. Scammers dangle these to lure you in, but nothing worthwhile comes without strings in fraudland. Poor grammar, spelling errors, or odd phrasing in emails and letters is a tip-off too, as professional agencies proofread everything. Fake websites mimicking SSA might have slight URL differences, like ssa-gov.com instead of ssa.gov. If something feels off, trust your gut, talk to a family member, and report it to oig.ssa.gov. By knowing these signs, you stay one step ahead without extra effort. How to recognize signs of a scam. Staying safe from scams starts with simple habits that don't take much effort but protect your money and peace of mind. First, always stay calm if you get a suspicious call or message. Don't rush into anything. Talk it over with a trusted family member or friend before deciding what to do. Hang up right away on any unexpected calls claiming to be from the Social Security Administration, SSA, and ignore unsolicited emails or texts that seem off. Never share personal details like your Social Security number, bank account info, or passwords with anyone who contacts you first, no matter how official they sound. Scammers thrive on fear, so pausing to think gives you power. Also, avoid clicking on links or opening attachments in messages you didn't expect, as they could install malware on your device. If something pops up on your screen warning about a virus, disconnect from the internet and shut down your computer instead of calling the number shown. These steps keep fraudsters from getting a foothold. For online safety, use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts, especially your My Social Security portal, and change them regularly to make it harder for hackers. Turn on two-factor authentication wherever possible. This adds an extra layer like a code sent to your phone, stopping scammers even if they guess your password. Secure your social media by setting profiles to private, avoiding sharing too much personal info, and being wary of friend requests from strangers who might be building a romance scam. Stick to reputable websites when checking benefits or shopping, and install reliable antivirus software on your devices to scan for threats automatically. If you spot a fake site mimicking the SSA, close it immediately and report it. Educate yourself by visiting official sites like ssa.gov/scam for updates on common tricks. And remember that real SSA help comes through verified channels, not random contacts. Finally, build a support network and know where to report issues to stop scams in their tracks. Share what you've learned with family so they can help watch out for you. and set up trusted contacts in your bank or phone who get alerted to big transactions. If you suspect a scam, report it right away to the SSA Office of the Inspector General at oig.ssa.gov or by calling 1-800-269-0271. This helps catch crooks and might recover losses. You can also tell the Federal Trade Commission at ftc.gov/complaint or your local police. Reporting protects others too, and don't feel embarrassed. It happens to many smart people. By following these tips, you create barriers that make scammers move on to easier targets, all while enjoying your retirement without worry. Some powerful prevention tips for you. If you've been scammed, act fast to limit the damage and start recovery. Don't panic, as many people get through this. First, report the incident right away to the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, at ftc.gov/complaint, where you can file details online easily, and to the Social Security Administration's Office of the Inspector General, SSA OIG, at oig.ssa.gov or by calling 1-800-269-0271. This helps authorities track scammers and might lead to getting some money back. Also, notify your local police if it involved theft or identity issues, as a report creates an official record for insurance or disputes. If the scam touched your benefits, contact the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213 to check your account and stop any unauthorized changes, like rerouted payments. Quick reporting not only protects you, but also warns others. And remember, you're not alone. Millions face this yearly without fault. Next, secure your finances and info to prevent more harm. Call your bank or credit card companies immediately to freeze accounts, cancel cards, and dispute any fraudulent charges. Most have 24/7 fraud lines for this. If scammers got your passwords, change them all right away, starting with email, banking, and my Social Security accounts, using strong new ones with letters, numbers, and symbols. Place a fraud alert or credit freeze with the 3 main credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, by visiting their sites or calling. This stops new accounts in your name and is free. Monitor your credit reports weekly at annualcreditreport.com for suspicious activity, and check bank statements closely for odd transactions. If identity theft happened, you might qualify for free recovery help through identitytheft.gov, which guides you step by step. Finally, take care of your emotional well-being. As scams can leave you feeling upset or embarrassed, it's normal, but don't let it isolate you. Talk to trusted family or friends for support, or join groups like AARP's Fraud Watch Network for advice from others who've been there. If stress affects your health, see a doctor or counselor. Services like the Elder Care Locator at 1-800-677-1116 can connect you to local help. Recovery is possible. Many victims get funds back through banks or lawsuits, and focusing on prevention now, like the tips in earlier sections, rebuilds confidence. Stay positive. You've taken smart steps by reading this guide.